Hey there and welcome to Shmoo Gaming. I'm the Catalyst and today we are back in TCG Card Shop Simulator doing our 365 day in a row playthrough. It's the morning of day 173 and we're going to start by opening 2 cases of Stellar Crown card. We've got a lot of good cards in our table still. I didn't realize it until near the end of yesterday that we still have one that's like $20-some thousand and one that's $18,000 I believe. We just got to sell them. I should make sure that they are both in the first 2 positions. That way I know exactly where they are. It is, what is day? Wednesday for you guys. Today's still my Monday. I need to get 3 episodes recorded right away. Stay ahead of the game as we get a Varoom for 342. But today is our live feed at 3 o'clock Central. Make sure you tune in. Hang out with us. Me and the kittens will be here opening a total of 48 boxes, if not more. And hopefully we get a lot of big hits. I know at some point I also have to record some YouTube shorts, but I don't remember exactly when. I think I still have another day or so before I have to do that. Hopefully I have enough to go be released today. I believe I do. I can check while we're opening these here. It looks like, oh, no, it looks like today is the last day. So yeah, I'm gonna have to record a couple shorts here as we get an Oink Alone for 138. Oh man, okay. So I guess I know what I'm doing after this. At least I have today's covered, so it'll just be recording I'll go ahead and record all 14 and probably work on getting those up and ready for Tuesday. They'll already be up by the time you see this. Try not to miss any days when it comes to the shorts, that's for sure. And it is a beautiful day here, guys. Monday, it's getting a little bit later. It is now, it's out now the afternoon. It's 3 o'clock, 3:30. And it is sunny and beautiful, so I may not get the shorts recorded till tomorrow by the time I record this. Let's open up and see who we got coming in. And we're going to just open a whole bunch of packs here, because we didn't open enough at the beginning. Let's see what we can get. 24 more. Oh, man. Oh, and we do need to pay our bills. I forgot we need to do that. And we also, I want to check and see where my really expensive cards are. I'm sure by the time we're done opening these packs, we'll have a question and then a squirrel will run past and we'll be distracted and then someone will walk by with a shiny object. A Chimichu for $9.77. Is that what that was? That's nice. There we go. And there's our question. It's Joey. What's up? We'll go ahead and trade you that. And once again, like I said, let's go ahead and pay our bills. It's probably 2 days worth. Looks like maybe 3 days worth. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, and now let's see where these expensive cards are. Is this one of them? 17,000, and then this is the... Nope, that's only 64. 19,000. I thought these were more expensive just yesterday. Did they go down that much? Yikes. Okay, so they are in the first 2 spots. What's up, Rachel, I believe? Decline that, and let's see what's going on back here. Red and Machamp. We'll get those. I'm not going to order them per se, but we'll get them in the cart waiting. There's that one. And oh, wait. No, wait. Wait. We're going to put the Machamp in there, but we're going to go up here and we're going to take out this dragon because I have some of those back here. Let's see. Do we have a question? What do you need, Mary? Are you Mary? No, you're not Mary. I don't remember. Oh my God, guys. Okay. Decline. We have the red. Yep, right here. Nice. There we go. But now all of a sudden we need the blue one, and I don't have that one. I don't have an extra one of that one, I should say. Okay, it looks like everything's looking somewhat okay. Let's find out what you need. We're going to decline that, and we're going to go ahead and fill up our... Oh, someone has an expensive card. Oh, man, look at those bulk boxes. Heck yeah, man. Keep our eye on Will. A lot of times it's Will that buys the expensive stuff. Look at all them bulk boxes. Thanks, Ron. You just got some sleeves. Cat just has some packs. Okay. You got 1 card there. Is it a good one? It is. Dave. Come here, Dave. Ready, buddy? I'm not going to go too far. I just want to say thank you. And I think you're amazing and handsome and funny and smart. And ow. Watch it there, Glenn. Okay. Ready? Real quick. Here we go.
You need a hug.
Hug. Thank you. Okay. Let's go in here real quick and see what Ron needed. Will you take 35 for it? Excellent, thank you. Okay, we gave our hug. We're happy. Let's go ahead and load these with mediocre priced cards. Okay, $59. Surely we have some more in Destiny. It's a little bit more. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, we do. We're just going to start with these. Okay, what's up? We can do that for you. Thank you so much for thinking about us when it comes to your Pokemon needs. All right. This should be enough to fill this table and maybe go back and kind of tidy up some of the others. One there and one there. All right. That was good. We take 250 for it. No. How about 260? Fine. There you go. Hard bargain. Hey, Tony. You're going to get a hug, buddy. We'll accept that and keep our eye on Tony because he is going to be getting another hug. He's just waiting in line. Here we go. Boom. All right, ready?
You need a hug.
Hug, 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 hug. Hug, 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 hug. Hey, look at that. That was awesome. We're going to decline you, and let's go back and make sure we are not out of anything major. Ooh, Pokeballs. I think you have one box, but okay, one box of Pokeballs, white and green, and red deck boxes. Pokeballs, white and green, and red deck boxes. Let's go right here to the white and green. Just do one of each, and then the Pokeballs and the red boxes. There we go. We're not going to order them quite yet, although we do need the Charizard sleeves, and I don't see anyone going ahead and stocking those, so we'll get those in here. There we go. I think that will keep them busy for now. I do need, yikes, I need blue, both blues and orange, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. That's cool. We can do that, though. There's one blue, and then down at the bottom here we have the other blue, and we have the orange, and we'll go ahead and just order that. That way they can go ahead and get it. We're going to see what Roger needs. Nope, not you. You're not Roger. You're Roger. What do you need? We're going to decline that, and I guess we're going to go ahead in and do some more cards, huh?
5 hours later.
All right, let's get the light on here. We got all that done and see what Brandon needs. We take 650 for it. Thank you. Okay, everything's looking good. Let's see what we're doing back here. Oh, kind of empty. Not really empty, but just not packed. How about that? Oh, the blue dragon. Yikes, we need like 4 of those. Okay, did not expect that. Grab here and go 4. You know what? I'm actually going to help. I will go ahead because I want to make sure they at least are on the shelf. I don't care what happens to the back stock. Do I have one out here? Or did I take those away? I took those away. I must have. Okay, which is fine. We'll let them deal with those later. Let's go up here, see what Roger needs again. I don't have one of those. Sorry, buddy. Just open a handful of cards. A little 6 p.m. card opening. Why not? I'll tell you why not, because we didn't get anything. BD, what's up? You got it, buddy. And it looks like green again. That's what... Okay, they're currently full, so that's good. But let's go ahead and order before they get to where they're not going to be full. And people aren't going to be able to buy as much. There we go. Everything else is pretty okay. Nothing major going on here. We do have another question. It's Jules. Decline that. Let's see what's going on over here. Looks good. Everything looks good there. For these guys. Oh, everything looks good. We need 2 of the black and 1 of the green. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and order those. Those are up here though. There we go. And 1 green. I don't know if they need stocked or not, but we're just going to go ahead and put these here and let them deal with the rest. See what you need. Decline it. Go about 6 packs of Paradox Rift. Maybe we'll grab something good here. Maybe not. I'm guessing not. Holy cow, this thing's almost empty. Didn't we just fill this yesterday? Oh, sorry, Miles. I need this stuff. Okay, guys, let's see. Everything's looking good in here. We still have 2 empty tables completely. And there we need 1 of those guys. I'll put it in the cart, but we're not going to necessarily order it yet unless something happens where we start selling a lot of those right away. What can I help you with, Monica? Decline that, and it's 8:36. He's getting ready to leave. We will hop in. I'm going to grab the orange boxes or the battle decks real quick. Let's go ahead and see if we can get those. Maybe they'll get them put away before they leave. We have a question from Mr. Walter. And we will tell him yes. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to step onto this register. I can go. I don't know what's going on with him, man. He's a weirdo, Donnie. $16 is your change. Have a great day. Howie has a quick question, hopefully. It was very quick. Back at it. Come on, guys. I'm here. Pretty busy store for after 9 o'clock. Later, Miles. Thanks for the great day of work, Sims. How's it going? Okay, green and orange battle decks. Nice. $17 is your change. No, not going to grab that. Let's see what you need. We'll just go ahead and accept that. What is this? Seriously? Just dropping it right in the middle of the floor. Oh my god, some people's kids. Hey, Monica got a Gengar. We do have a couple empty spots here, so we did okay with our sales. Dave, how's it going? Bulk boxes, white ones, really? Okay, 160, thank you. White bulk boxes. Okay, well, since they left, that means I am responsible for stocking them, but I don't know which ones they are. They're that one, those ones, okay. And we got yellow. I think the yellow ones, oh, it's an empty box. I think the yellow ones are these, though. We've been selling these a lot. Nice. Okay, guys, let's look back here real fast and make Walter leave. I know I had to order one of these, so I might as well get it ordered. Purple. That's probably the only thing I had to order from them, so I'll actually go and grab that because I'm a nice guy and because I don't have far to go. Just go right over here. All right, guys. Well, we have 2 more customers and 2 employees to help them, so I think they've got this under control. I'm going to do my thing, and I will be right back.
5 minutes later.
All right, guys. Well, we kept on top of everything we needed to order, and we have nothing for them to put away in the morning. But here is what we are going to open. But first, let's find out who's in today's Kitten Coliseum. To my left, wearing the blue collar with the blue bell, it's the Precious Princess. To the right, wearing the yellow collar with yellow bell, it's our very own Stub Muffin. It's Stubbs. All right, guys, Stubbs is going for his 11th win in 11 days, and he's going against poor Princess, who has lost the last 6 matches she's been in. Stubbs comes in with a record of 23-17, Princess with a record of 10 wins and 18 losses. We're going to let Princess go first. She's going to go ahead and start with the Scarlet and Violet and Pouty Evolved. And guys, this is where we normally talk about Pokemon Go, but nothing exciting has happened. There's a Carvana for 120. Princess starting off early, okay. Let's go, Stubbsy. We have 0 going on. I did want to find out who the next Mega is. And so we were actually going to work on that. I was going to try to do it before we started the episode, but totally forgot. Ooh, Stubbsy misses it by $2 as he gets a Feraligatr for just 118. Princess, you are back up. Oh, and Princess nails it big with an Electrike for $2,173. That means Stubbs gets the next 3 pulls. And this is by far the furthest Stubbs has had to come back. There's his first hit. Zapdos for 114. Okay. This is going to be very interesting, guys. As I started to say before we got rudely interrupted by that amazing hit, is our current, after our current Mega, we do have from June 5th to June 14th, we got Mega Abomasnow. And then we have Mega Manectric. I don't know how you say it, but from 14th to the 23rd, I don't even think I know that guy, so that's going to be interesting. And then we go back to Beedrill, who I actually was able to get Mega Energy for. He may be one of the first Megas I actually was able to get Energy for. And that's just for 1 week from the 29th to, or 23rd to the 30th. And then June 30th to July 8th, we have Mega Aggron. So that ought to be fun. Now we do have some really great 5-star raids coming. As I said, we do have Tapu Fini, and he's still in, or Tapu Bulu. He's still in raids till June 5th. As Stubbs gets a Keldeo for $8.59. Nice hit, but not enough. And there's his third hit, which once again is not enough. That Zekrom is only $148. Okay, Princess, you are back in. Oh, she didn't waste any time at all. An Excadrill for $129. All right. Looks like Stubbs is going to get 3 more right away. Has pretty exciting boxes there for the 2 cheapest ones. Let's go to Obsidian Flame and Temporal Forces. Now, after the Tapu Bulu, we do have from June 5th to 14th, we have Groudon, which I'm super excited about. And then I'm also excited about the 14th through 23rd, we have Kyogre, which I'm really excited about, 2 of those. And then from June 30th to July 8th, we have Cabalion, and I do not know who that one is. I do not have that Pokemon yet, so that'll be a Dex entry for me. And yeah, we have all kinds of different events happening right now. Of course, The Osaka, Japan event finished up yesterday. Well, for me it was yesterday, June 1st. We have the Serene Retreat going from the 30th to June 5th. June 6th to 8th, we have the Pokemon Go Fest in Jersey City, which will be fun. Hopefully those folks have a lot of good times getting lots of shinies. And then we have Instrumental Wonders from June 7th to June 11th. So that's actually going to be part of the Go Fest Jersey City. June 13th, Go Fest in Paris, France. Gosh, that would be fun. That'd be really fun. I mean, Osaka looked amazing, but Paris would be pretty cool too. Then we have Phantom Rules from the 14th to the 18th. Once again, that is during the Paris, France Go Fest. What else we got here? And then it says June 20th to the 22nd. I guess we have 2 different versions of that, or that's an unannounced. Okay, that's an unannounced from the 20th to the 22nd. They have not announced the name of the event yet, so that ought to be interesting. Go ahead and get rid of these guys, and we're going to go into partial boxes of the Twilight Masquerade and Paradox Rift. Only about 93 packs. And Stubbs is still waiting for his first hit. I don't think we got a hit in that last box, but because I don't remember, we're not going to listen to Gene Wilder. But then after we have that mystery, we have the Django Community Day. That's June 21st from 2 to 5. That'll be fun. June 23rd to the 27th, we have our Ancient Recovered. Ancients Recovered. I don't know exactly what is going to be that one is going to deal with. We'll have to check that out though, as we get a Deerling for 201 finally. He gets his first hit there. Stubbs may have met his match today. And then, of course, June 28th and 29th, only 2 days, we have Pokemon Go Fest Global. That is going to be a busy 2 days for sure. Definitely looking forward to it, though. And that's what's going on in Pokemon Go. Don't really have a whole lot more to say, mainly because I haven't really done any raiding or anything since I've recorded the last 2 videos. Just kind of dealing with grunts, you know how that is. Spinning Pokestops, doing all the normal things, but nothing major, nothing super fun. So let me know, guys, just out of curiosity, when you're doing your raids against grunts and such, who is your go-to Pokemon? Let me know in the comments below as we get into some Shrouded Fable and some Stunning Crown, or Stellar Crown, that's it. I was going to say Sterling Crown. My go-to is almost always, it just happens to be Dragonite. He's not my highest CP. My highest CP is a Slacking. And then I have, he's number 7. We got Slacking, Palkia, Mewtwo, Groudon. We have a Rhyperior and a Garchomp. And then I have 2 Dragonites. But for some reason, especially like getting suggested, Dragonite is always suggested against the grunts. And he usually does work. He does. I've beaten all 3 of a grunt's Pokemon with just Dragonite, so I totally dig it. I was just curious if you guys have different reactions, different interactions, where maybe it puts, I don't know, maybe it puts Groudon if you have a good Groudon. Finally, there we go. An Execute for 155. That is your second full Stubbs, and there's your third one. A Superior for 336. Okay, that was quick. Princess, let's do it. Last time you just got a hit right away. Let's see how you do today. There it is, pretty quick. Once again, can never remember who that is, but it's 442, and that means Stubbs is back up for 3. There's his first one, a Palmot for 537. Okay, we're at least getting some decent hits here. I'm pretty happy with those. We're not just getting $100 hits, we're getting some decent value. It's just taking a little long between them, especially for Stubbsy. I mean, after 10 days, oh, look at that, another $500 one, an Iron Moth. Beautiful, that's your second hit. After 10 wins, it may be 10 wins, I think he has. It may be the end. We'll have to wait and see. We still have plenty of cards. We're not panicking yet. We're going to go to the Masquerade here and see what we can find. All right, come on, let's see. Let me know what you guys think of my new kind of technique for editing where I speed these up just a little bit when there's nothing really super interesting to say. And it's mainly going to be used in times like this where I've recorded several videos in a row, because I could easily tell you how many of the Spotlight guys I got yesterday, but I don't know. That's not till tomorrow.
No way. Wait.
Heck yeah, there's a Noivern for $1,051. Nice. I think that was your third hit, wasn't it? I have 2 markings, so I think that was. A Sock for $215, and we're right back to Stubbs. Princess is not wasting any time, by the way, guys. And apparently neither is Stubbs, as he gets an Excadrill for $163. That's your first hit. All right, let's keep it moving. And also, I'd be able to tell you that, well, I will tell you that this is Wednesday. So at 3 o'clock, we're doing our live feed with the kittens. We're going to be opening a bunch of packs. And then after that, I will be going to raid hour for Tapu Bulu. Another Excadrill for 163. Interesting. Okay. A lot of those guys in here for some reason. That is number 2. You get one more. I have one, I believe, Tapu Bulu shiny, and would definitely like to get a couple more just to be able to have for trade. I think we have a couple people in our group that would definitely like to get one, and if they don't get one, that might be a good trade for me. Lipard for 183. Okay, Princess, you are back in. And just like always, she just nails it quick with a Caterpie for 126. Right back to Stubbs. It's like she's daring him to try to beat her. Not only precious, but persistent, maybe. Our persistently precious princess. Amora for 158. Okay, that's number 1. And he's got to beat a score of 2,173. Not going to happen there. That one is only 236. Can never remember who it is. Or that one. Look at all these ghost cards that I don't know who they are. 263. Once again, that is all of your 3. And Princess wastes no time whatsoever, guys. A Spritzy for 108. That was the spotlight hour for yesterday, and I'm fairly certain I did not get a shiny because my shiny odds with those guys are absolutely horrible. All right, we'll go to Paradox Rift now. 2 full cases. And I think I'm really excited. Let's see. So this is going to be on Wednesday. Today's Monday the 2nd, Tuesday the 3rd, Wednesday the 4th, so Friday, or Thursday rather, is the 5th. So I guess Wednesday night is also, before we go out raiding, I'll be able to raid some, I guess I'll be able to raid Groudon for the next day. And also then we'll have the Zacian and that other guy that I can never get the name right. Oh my god, guys. So I think we're going to have a whole lot of raiding to do starting on Wednesday afternoon, which is today. We'll probably do some. I need to find out how I can get my camera back on the screen to look good. It was just kind of stuttery, you know, it just wasn't very good quality, but I have a buddy that does that. And so I'm going to ask him what his secret is, what settings he uses or what program he uses. I'm actually going to send him a message here in a little bit after I record this and see if I can get that back to looking really good. Well, it was never really looking good, but let's see if we can get that set up to where it looks really good and I can do some remote raids and things like that. There's your first hit. Not sure who that is, but 280. That's your first hit. You get 2 more, buddy. Guys, I don't know. I have a bad feeling for Stubbsy. I always root for Stubbs, especially when he has this great winning streak. But if anyone's going to beat him, I hope it's Princess because she's just had it rough as we get a Bramblegast for 113. That's your second hit. There we go. And yes, Princess lost 6 in a row. I think she's lost the last 4 to Stubbs and then 1 to Salem and Roy. So she's really had it rough lately. So hopefully she can pull something out here maybe. All right, Shrouded Fable. Here we go. 1 more hit for Stubbsy. Then we get back to Princess. And I haven't really been doing a whole lot on the Switch. I was just doing a little bit looking at games between recordings here. I also was working on our floor. We are almost done with our flooring in our kitchen and dining room, guys. It's looking really good. Gumshoe for 247. Okay, that is your last hit. And Princess, who all day has just answered back quickly, does it again. A Dracozolt for 191. Okay, Stubbs, 3 more hits up your way. She's had this lead forever, guys. Maybe Stubbs can get his whiskers wiggling and really work something up, but we'll see. But we literally have our living room and 1 little part of our kitchen to do yet. And when I say that, we still have to put the baseboard back on, do touch-up painting and things like that. But that won't take that long once we get going. That is more of a chaos thing because of my being blind. I am unable to paint. I enjoy painting, but it just looks like crap, so I'm not allowed to. So she'll go ahead and she'll touch all that up and it is going to look amazing. I can't wait to see it all completely finished. And then we have the living room to do. And that should be fairly easy. It is a square room as far as our house goes. There's nothing really square in here. I doubt there's a right angle to be seen as he gets his first hit. A Spectrier for 380. Was that your first hit? I don't know. I can't tell. I think that was your first hit because Princess went pretty quick. A Steenie for 156. That's number 2. I could be wrong. See, guys, when they wait so long between hits, I lose track because I get distracted by little things like squirrels and shiny objects and pretty much anything, really. Got to get my ADHD working here on this. There we go. It all comes down to this, guys. Stellar Crown. Now, we do have to get over 2,200. To me, that is not that much to where we're gonna give Stubbsy this entire box. We're just gonna give him one more hit, and then Princess will get hers, and then we'll see where we're at. If this was a lead of like 4,000, then we would just give the rest of these to Stubbs. But it's only 2,000. He can come back from this. Not yet, he can't though. Quaquavel for 128. Okay, Princess, you're up. Let's see if she continues with her quick hits to get it but right back to him quickly, but it doesn't look like it. She's gonna run these just a little bit, I guess. And I don't blame her. I mean, she's winning. There we go, Scovillian. 394, nice. And I'm guessing Stubbs is gonna get the next three, but I mean, they might come quicker. There's a Brock's Graveler for 593. That's a nice hit. We'll take those $500 ones easily. Wired Ear for 134. That's number 2. And there's number 3. That was too quick. A Doug Trio for 185. Okay, Princess. That was super fast, man. I think maybe the pressure's getting to him. I don't think Stubbs can handle this much winning. 10 days in a row was incredible. We get Cinderace for 320. Okay, Stubbs. Let's see how quick you can get 3 more. You got those last 3 in a matter of like 10 packs. You need that big one, buddy. We are in Stellar Crown. This is where you can get the really big pulls. There's a Mastiff for 228. That's your first one. I think at this point, we'll just go ahead and give Stubbsy all the rest of the pulls, mainly because, I mean, he might not even get 2 pulls out of this. Oh, there is one. Okay. Iron Hands for 112. That is his second pull. Let's see what happens here. He needs to muster up all of his Whisker luck. He needs to cross his little toe beans and everything. Damn! Oh, guys, what an effort. A Reveroom for $1,942. That was a great try. He did exactly what I said, man. He was crossing his toe beans and wiggling his whiskers, and it just came up short. That was insane. Unless he gets something big here, Princess is going to dethrone him. Here's an Oikalone for 300. One last pack. She has done it. Let's see it. There you go, guys. Princess not only brought Stubbs a winning streak to an end after 10 wins in a row, but she actually broke her losing streak. Stubbs carries a record now of 23 wins and 18 losses, while Princess has 11 wins with 18 losses. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. It really does help us so much. Don't forget to subscribe to Shmoo Gaming, that way you become a member of the Shmoo crew. Tell all your friends about us because we'd love to have them join us, and don't forget to comment on any of my videos. I do try to respond to all the comments. Alright, let's hit enter and see how we did today. Not amazing. We had 167 visitors, only 43,000 in revenue, almost 12,000 in item sales, which isn't bad. We really kind of slacked with our card sales, only 26,000 and 5,600 in game earnings. So, it was okay. All right, guys, we'll pick this up on the morning of day 174. Once again, thank you so much for watching my playthrough of TCG Card Shop Simulator 365 days in a row. I'm the Catalyst. I have the handsome Stub Muffin with me, as well as our champion for today, the Precious Princess. Hopefully, I'll see you today at 3 o'clock Central Time for our live feed. If not, you guys are amazing, and I will see you tomorrow. Much love.